Crits and Gigs is a Dungeons & Dragons comedy podcast and contains strong language and adult situations. Viewer and listener discretion is advised. Today on Crits and Gigs.
Can I sell him my old rapier?
Yeah. He looks at it and he says,
I can give you 3 gold for this.
This rapier here, sir, has been in a lot of successful battles. I'm going to need at least 5.
3 gold and 1 copper.
Like acid, like hydrochloric acid, not LSD, correct?
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you're just going to make these fucking goblins trip balls.
Dead.
Can I give him
guy?
a good?
Yeah, sure, I
Can I?
guess.
No, I don't want to fuck him.
Oh, the first shop you walk into, this is the first guy you don't want to fuck?
It's not like that, Dolph. He's older man. I don't want to kill him with my fucking athletic vagina.
Do you want to describe how number 5 does?
Yeah, I breathe acid on all of them, and most of them they're wiping it out of their eyes. And as number 3 goes to wipe his face starts falling off into his own hands, and he goes gargles, screams, and goes, "Ah!" And I go, hey, eat your Wheaties, motherfucker.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Crits and Gigs, a Dungeons & Dragons comedy podcast. My name is Anthony Ramos. I'm your Dungeon Master. Today, we are picking up where we left off. We should mention right off the bat, Connor is not here today. He got caught up in some work stuff, unfortunately. JJ will be playing his character. He'll be playing Victor Smallcock today. There's quite a bit to cover today to make sure that we can actually get to where we need to get at the end of this session. So we'll just go ahead and jump right into it here. Last time we left off, you guys were in the town of Thornhaven. You got the information from Riven Stonebark about how Thalorin isn't as innocent as he seems, and that the goblins were looking for representation on the council, but Thalorin denied it, and so that's why they didn't warn him about the demons taking his daughter. So that being said, Riven did tell you where to find Moldspore's lair and Moldspore's camp. So now you guys are aware of where to go. Before you guys head out, do you want to go through the town and get some supplies, get some weapons, some armor? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and start off. Zach, what do you want to do?
I want to go get some armor.
Okay. There are 2 armor shops. There's the prestigious one, and then there's kind of the cheapy one. I'm assuming you want to go to the prestigious one, correct?
I don't know. Are we talking about like Walmart versus Target? Or are we talking about like a difference of like Armani versus like dollar store?
We're talking like Kmart versus like Versace, yes.
That's a steep. Kmart's not even around anymore. I guess we're going shopping big, boys. We're
Okay.
going to Versace.
So
I'm
you
getting
go,
some boots.
you walk into this armor shop. It's very well decorated, and there's a human behind the bar, or behind the counter rather. And he greets you. He says, "Welcome, traveler. How can I assist you today?"
Well, I am looking for a nice new set of armor.
What kind of armor are you needing?
Codpiece.
Sorry?
A codpiece for my family jewels. That and some shoulders, chest piece as well.
So on the wall, you will see some leather, some studded leather, and then the medium armor that he has a chain shirt and a breastplate. And then the heavy armor options that he has a chainmail and a ring mail.
Medium armor. There was a chest plate a part of the medium armor.
It was a breastplate and chain shirt.
I would like to purchase that.
Okay, which one?
Let's get the chainmail.
The chain shirt. Okay.
Chain shirt, yeah.
The chain shirt. So that is going to be 20 pounds. You're going to be able to wear that, correct? You're able to wear all this armor?
How do I check it?
Let's see.
What weight of armor is it? Is it light armor?
It's medium.
And what's your class?
He's a rogue.
It should be light armor only.
Okay, so I need to go leather.
You have leather, and then you have studded leather.
Ooh, studded leather? Like Hot Topic? That's what I want.
Okay, so you want studded leather.
Yep.
That is going to run you about 10 gold pieces.
Shit.
Should I do lighter, medium?
Who's the zaddy who's got our? Is it Victor or who has our money?
We distributed money last week.
We did.
Yeah.
I might say it on this.
What's on your
I wrote down. I have two. I have
Yeah, but
four.
on that page right there, like you flip it back, right?
Yeah.
Flip it again.
Flip again.
Right, left side.
I have 6 gold, so if you
Left
started
side.
with 2 and didn't spend any, then you also probably have
Yeah.
6.
Yeah, like you're.
Oh, perfect. Okay, cool, great. How many gold was it?
It was 10 gold.
All right. We'll ball out. It's Versace.
Okay, so you have studded leather armor now, Zach. That is, now your AC is 12 plus your dex modifier.
My AC being
Your armor class.
perfect.
So it now is 12 plus whatever your dex modifier is. So add your dex modifier to 12.
So do I add?
Wait, you had more than 10 gold?
Do I add 12 to 15?
No.
Your armor class should be 16 instead of 15.
Okay.
6.
Plus not.
16, and then what's the modifier?
19.
So it should be 12 plus dex.
Yep.
Which is plus 4, so 16 total.
Got it.
Yep.
Perfect.
So now your AC is 16. Does anybody else wish to shop in
I
this
would
shop?
like to buy a dragon armor.
Okay, so the medium armor that he has is a breastplate and a chain shirt.
Let's do it.
Which one do you want?
Ooh, chain.
The chain shirt. The chain shirt is going to run you 8 gold. I'm sorry, it's going to run you 12 gold pieces rather.
Easy.
You have that?
Yeah.
Okay. You are now going to have a.
1 gold.
Your AC is now going to be 13 plus your dex modifier.
Wait, my dexterity modifier. Let me see here.
Plus 2.
2. 15. Woohoo.
Okay. Anybody else?
I'm okay. I bought some stuff in our right before we ended last time. I got something nice. I forgot what I bought, but I'm all set.
You bought something last
Did I?
start?
Didn't I?
No, I don't think you did.
Oh, I tried. Oh, I was buying information. Fuck. fuck.
You just went in and like teased them. We weren't sure if you were trying to get information or fuck them. We weren't sure what was going to happen.
I don't. That's up to ask Tina. I don't know. Let's. I guess I'll buy some armor from you, good sir.
Okay, what kind of armor are you looking for?
Light armor.
Light armor. He has leather
archer.
and studded leather.
Yeah, I'll go with the studded.
Studded leather is 10 gold pieces.
10 gold.
Yes.
That's overpriced. I would like to talk you down with a strategy and maybe ask you for 7.
You can try to persuade. You can roll a persuasion check.
I'll go for a persuasion check for 7 gold instead of 10.
Okay, persuasion is your charisma modifier.
What did you spend money on?
You didn't.
That's my crossbow bolts.
Yeah.
No, this is GPs.
What are you talking about?
Yeah,
When I
that
gave you, he probably didn't
Accidentally
add
crossed
6. You should have been at 26, not at.
Oh, I'm gonna cross out just the 0 probably. Okay, I have 26 gold.
okay.
Because I was a wealthy person. 11, is that enough?
11 plus your charisma. What's your charisma modifier? Or actually, check your mods right there of persuasion.
3. Okay, that's good. 14, that's not bad. I could probably talk you down to 7 gold.
You needed 15. He holds firm on his price of 10 gold. He insists that this is a fair price for Thornhaven.
Okay, that's fair. Your armor looks nice, sir. Thank you for your armor.
You now have studded leather. Your AC is now 12 plus your dex modifier. So it looks like you are going to have plus 3, 12. You're going to have 15 AC instead of 14.
It just goes up 1.
Yep.
Okay.
That's actually pretty good.
Okay. That's how we do
JJ
it.
and Victor. Now, do remember Victor already has an upgraded rapier.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try to sell him this mace.
Okay.
Yeah.
So so I'm assuming you pull out the mace and
Yeah. I just pull it out of the bag. It's like, remember this thing no one wanted?
so he inspects it and he says, "I cannot do anything with this, but the shop next door, the weapons shop, he will be able to give you a fair price for this."
Okay. Well, we'll go next door then.
Absolutely. Any armor that you guys would like to buy?
I'm not an armor kind of guy.
Okay, Mr. Cool Cat.
SP is silver.
Yes.
EP.
Electrum.
EP is electrum, and CP
Copper.
copper. What's is platinum a thing?
Yeah,
That's what
platinum is
PP
a thing.
That's beautiful.
That's what PP is.
BP
All
is
set.
platinum.
Yeah, platinum pieces.
Oh.
Okay.
So what made you want to get started in the armor business, sir?
I was raised in it. My father was a blacksmith, and I am a blacksmith, and my father before my father was a blacksmith.
don't have anywhere to be. Let's talk to him for a while.
Yeah, Rattlesnake Jake. Let's just make new friends. Why don't we?
Let's get going.
Hey, would you like to go on it? Never mind.
We try to recruit everyone. We tell them what we're doing.
So,
He has a bunch of cool ass stuff.
Hey, did you grab?
I'd like
Did
to
you grab
know-
your armor? Did you leave it on the counter?
No, I got it.
All right, good.
This is Victor. I'd like to know if he's wearing or has any particularly ornate hammer that he uses when he's creating his armor. Any symbols or anything like that might be on his
We could
equipment.
possibly identify.
That is the best impression.
you can roll to see if you see anything. A perception check.
19!
I roll a 21 for perception.
Okay. So, you see that he does have this kind of crest on his arm. You're not sure what it is, but it does have a hammer in it.
Anthony's prepared for his question. I'll keep those up too, JJ.
So we two are
Do
part
I
of
do I recognize the symbol as anything? Maybe I would have learned about.
No, you're not familiar with it, but you do take note of it. It's like a red hammer.
Okay.
So we two are part of the prestigious Red Hammer clan, perhaps.
Okay.
Dude,
So-
I can't wait for Thomas to be out one weekend and was like, who's gonna try to do it? Like, who's gonna try to be Rattlesnake Jake?
So next door to this armor shop, there is a weapons shop that has a variety of weapons. This is the same weapon shop out of game that Connor visited and got his
I'm really
rapier.
liking this armor guy.
So
Stop.
up to y'all what y'all want to do.
No.
I'm gonna go in there with the mace, and it's peculiar. This mace actually looks like a giant, looks like a giant baby arm with an apple at the end of it. And I slam my mace down on the table, and I go, "Hey man, can you give me something for this? It's pretty good shape."
There's a dwarf. There's a dwarf running the shop, and he inspects the mace, and he goes, "Where did you get this?"
Funny story. We were ambushed in the woods, and the guy that had it in his possession is no longer with us.
Okay, because this is a rather rare kind of mace, a rather rare material. I can buy it from you for, say, 12 gold.
Can we make it 16?
No.
Pretty please.
He thinks about it. You can see him pondering. So if you want to roll a persuasion check real quick, because you can see that now you kind of have his interest.
Ooh, 18.
18, 22.
Okay. So you see him pondering. What do you want to say to try to convince him?
Look, I went through a lot to get this. You know it's a rare material. You can use this more than I can. So, what do you say, man? 16.
He looks over the mace one more time. Then he goes, I can do 15 and 5 silver.
I stick my hand out, spit, and then I go to shake his hand.
He does like the warrior's shake where
Okay.
he grabs your arm.
So now he has like a loogie on his forearm.
Just on his braces. So yes, you successfully sell the mace for 15 gold and 5 silver.
All right. So what I do at this point is I give everybody 3 gold and 1 silver because I'm a team player.
Okay. Now, does anybody want to go ahead and look through the weapons that he has?
Sure, I'll take a peek.
Yeah. I want to
Thomas, on the wall, there are 4 different classes rather of weapons. There are some that seem like simple melee weapons, simple ranged weapons, martial melee weapons, and martial ranged weapons. Okay. Now on the wall with the simple melee weapons, he has a spear. He has a light hammer, and he has a hand axe. The simple ranged weapons, he has a short bow and a sling and some darts. For the martial melee weapons, he has a scimitar, a rapier, a lance, and a flail. And as far as the martial ranged weapons goes, he has a heavy crossbow, a net, and a hand crossbow.
Now, when selecting weapons, I guess might be a question for everyone. Well, not really everyone, but now when you're selecting weapons, is that based on class or race, or like what's the best way to kind of?
So typically, your weapon selection is based on your proficiency set, which can come. Usually, most of it comes from class, but it also could be race. So if you'll look underneath where your hit points are, if you look down, there's a big box, and it'll say proficiencies and languages, and it'll tell you what weapons you're proficient in and what a couple other things. But if you have like armor, weapons, languages.
Got it.
Right.
Perfect.
All right. Mr. Rattlesnake Jake, what weapons?
So basically, you could use anything.
What weapons would you like to get?
Respectfully, Mr. Dwarf Man, this is a bunch of dwarf bullshit, and I'm good.
Okay. You want to stick with the weapons you have?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to take a look at that rapier.
The rapier. The rapier that he has, it kind of looks like the one that Connor has right now. It's like a very well decorated. It's like handmade. A lot of really nice patterns given into it, and you can tell that there's like a little bit of elvish steel in it.
And a rapier is a sword, like a long sword, pretty much, right?
It's like a really skinny long sword, yeah.
It's like a fencing blade.
Yes.
Okay, it's getting
Think,
Musketeer.
yeah.
Aha. Okay, that's interesting.
Yes.
Think the Dread Pirate Roberts from Princess Bride.
Yes.
Quite.
So it's elvish steel. Mm-hmm. Is there elvish writing on it?
Yes.
Is there anything unique about it other than it looking like my companions?
You can tell that the patterns are a little bit different just because they are handmade.
Okay.
But it is crafted with care. You can tell.
What color's the hilt?
The hilt is black.
Ooh, I like that. How much is it again?
He wants 10 gold for this.
But it's got a BBH.
Brazilian butt handle?
I'll say big black hilt.
A Brazilian
Big
butt
black
handle?
hilt.
If I do it, I'm gonna go broke, but
Do it.
yeah, just like you only live once. Well, here's the deal. I'm gonna offer 7 gold. Can I roll for a persuasion check?
Roll for a persuasion check.
Dude, we're really...
No.
What'd you get?
That's a 1.
A nat 1.
Is that
Yeah.
enough?
So you go to offer, like you go to try to talk him down, and you stumble on your words, like so much so that he kind of thinks that you're a little drunk.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, I'll just I realize I messed up, and I'm just gonna pay it. I'm gonna move on with my day.
Okay. 10 gold. Now, the special thing about this rapier, instead of doing 1d8 piercing, it does 1d10 piercing damage.
Where do I add that?
So you'll mark that out and do 1d10.
Yes. So you do 1d10 damage instead of 1d8 with that rapier.
Perfect.
Anybody else?
Did you say he had a quarterstaff?
He has a spear.
Oh, wait.
Hard pass.
Can I sell him my old rapier?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just like the common rapier, right?
Yeah, just common rapier.
He looks at it and he says,
I can give you 3 gold for this.
I'm gonna also this rapier here, sir, has been in a lot of successful battles, and I've oiled it. I've kept it close to me. It has been my child. I'm going to need at least 5.
3 gold and 1 copper.
4 gold.
Take the deal.
3 gold and 2 copper.
Deal.
okay. So now you have 3 gold and 2 copper. Anybody else want to buy a weapon?
I want to see if there's a crossbow on the wall, maybe a better set of crossbows.
There is a heavy crossbow there, yes.
There is a heavy crossbow in the store? Mm-hmm. I step forward.
Okay.
I say hello again and
Greetings.
hello, how are you? Or is this a different shop from
Yes.
the armory? Mm-hmm. Okay. How do you like my new armor? How do you like this armor on me?
It's fetching.
It's fetching?
Yes.
Why don't you turn around and fetch me that crossbow off the wall right there?
He kind of looks you up and down and he says, who are you to give me orders?
And then I take out my bag of gold and I drop it on his counter right in front of him.
How much gold do you have in that bag?
19 gold pieces.
Okay. Well,
So it's heavy.
he goes and he picks the crossbow off
I watch
the
his
shelf.
ass when he turns around.
He picks the crossbow off the shelf and he brings it to you. Now, upon inspection, you see that it's, again, like everything else in the store, it's handcrafted. The wood is in pristine condition. The steel on it is actually from dwarven steel.
Wow.
And you can tell that this is an upgrade from the crossbow that you have right now.
Really? It's much better. It's much better than what I have right now.
Yes.
I open my mouth wide because I'm surprised. I'm happy to see the crossbow that you presented to me. And Tina goes, but Tina goes like this because she tries to not act too impressed because she doesn't want the price to be so high. Wow, what? That's fine, I guess.
It can be yours for 12 gold.
Shite. I don't know if I have that much.
That's too bad.
But I could maybe trade you something to get the price down.
What are you trying to trade?
Listen, I don't have much, but I am also carrying this short sword. I have 2 short swords.
Okay.
I pull a short sword out from behind me, and I put it on the old man's countertop.
He inspects it, he looks at it, and he says, if you give me this, then it will be 11 gold.
That's quite good of you, old man. You're quite nice to me in this store today. I look at him back in his old eyes, and I say, this is a good chance for me to persuade you with a persuasion check.
Okay, you can try a persuasion check if you want. D20, charisma.
Never mind.
Okay.
I will do it for 12.
You want to do it for 12 or do you want to do it for 11 in the short sword?
I'm going to.
For 12?
11.
11 in the short sword. So get rid of the short sword. You now have a second heavy crossbow. This one, Tyler, instead of 1d10, does 1d12 damage.
That's amazing. Thank you.
Yeah. So make sure you have that marked. That way you know that instead of rolling a d10 for your damage, you're rolling a d12. There you go.
Okay.
So what made you get into the weapon selling business anyway? Was it like this other guy was a family business, so I didn't know if it was the
Us dwarves have been making weapons for centuries. That is what we are useful for. That is what we are known for. And that is what I hold my pride in.
Yeah, good point. You guys are bad at fighting hand to hand.
And he just kind of looks you up and down.
And he says, I assume you're too poor to shop in this shop anyway.
Yeah, don't mind my friend. Don't mind my friend. I would like to make one more purchase before I leave.
Okay.
I noticed that you had some darts.
Yes.
How much for the darts?
The darts are going to run you 5 copper each.
5 copper?
Yes. So, and the scale is 10 copper is 1 silver, and 10 silver is 1 gold.
How many silver or copper again?
It's 5 copper per dart.
No. How many?
10 copper to 1 silver.
What about the electricity money? Is that just for elves or something?
Electrium?
Yeah.
That's like a rare find.
It's like finding a 50-cent piece.
Yeah.
Like,
Right,
who got
that's-
my bill?
Okay, I'm gonna pay. I only have 1 copper, so I'm gonna pay you 1 silver. And can you give me the change?
Yeah. How many darts do you want?
Ooh, how many can I hold?
They're darts.
Actually,
Yeah.
You know what? I'll just spend all my silver on it.
How much silver do you
I
have?
have 2 silvers.
2 silver. So you're going to get...
50 darts.
That's not 50.
50 darts.
You're making me do math. Hold on. So it's 520. So you get 4 darts.
4 darts?
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
4 darts. Those do 1d4 piercing damage.
So, while we're here, I'm gonna look up and I'm gonna see if there's any. If all of his weapons this very high end.
All of them except for like the ammo, really.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All the ammo seems to be pretty run of the mill, but all of his handheld weapons and his bows are like very, very, very well made.
Did you say he had an axe?
He has
He's just like, he's got everything.
I think better stores.
He does not have an axe, but he does have a lance,
Amazon.
and he also has a scimitar.
Okay. I'm good.
Okay. You guys are all good?
Good.
Okay. And before you walk out, the dwarf looks at you, and he's at all of you, and he says, "I hear that you're going to fight Moldspore.
Who the fuck told you that?
Word travels fast in Thornhaven.
Was it that motherfucker from the armor store? That guy was a piece of shit.
Look, here's what I will say. If you want to get there faster, my sister, she can give you a ride in her carriage. She cannot take you to the exact location, but she can take you close."
You know, or can we give
her a ride?
I've already taken a ride in your sister's carriage.
Yeah, me too.
And he just kind of looks at you and he says, "Let me retract that offer."
No. Excuse my friend. Excuse my friend. We it's been a long day.
It's been a long
It's been
day.
a very long day. We would appreciate that offer. Is there any other information you can tell us about Moldspore?
None that I know for certain, only of legends.
I would love to hear those legends.
The legends say that that he cannot die. The legends say that whenever he is close to death, he's rejuvenated, almost like a berserker. We're not very sure what it is that he possesses, but he is a dangerous enemy not to be taken lightly.
Well, I'll kill him. I'll put my bullet right between his eyes.
You may try,
Why help us?
because he's been a pest. The goblins have been pests for a while. But good luck to you. You'll need it.
Well, I'll kill him. I'll put my bullet right between his eyes.
Your store's exquisite,
Thank you.
but you don't have anything here that I need.
What do you need?
My cock is dry.
I need a wondrous sundry shop. Perhaps someone that dabbles in the mystical arts.
I think I may be able to help with that. There is a shop not too far from here, run by a human wizard that will be able to assist you.
What's his name?
His name is Galfor.
Fuck. I know him. All right. Where's the store?
His store is, so he points out where his store is. It's like a 2-minute walk down the road along the trade routes.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
I thought you said Belfour, like Gordon Belfour.
No.
Yeah.
Galfor.
Got it.
And whenever you guys leave, he does let you know where his sister's carriage service is located. That way you guys can take that for fast travel if you'd like.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and throw up my cloak when we go to Galford's shop.
Okay.
I'm trying not to let him get a good look at my face.
Okay. So you walk into the shop, and the man welcomes you. Welcome to my shop. How can I help you today?
Looking for alchemist fire, maybe a little acid, and any scrolls that you might have.
Oh, yes, I have plenty of scrolls. Give me one moment. So he shuffles. He's a little bit of an older man. He shuffles, and he comes back with 4 scrolls. 2 of them are of acid spells.
Okay.
One of them is of a wind spell, and one of them is of a fire spell.
What? How much for all of these?
All of them together.
Yes.
Well, allow me to do a little bit of mathematics. He kind of looks off in the distance for a second. For you, my friend, I'll do it for 8 gold.
Deal. And I drop 8 gold on the counter and grab the scrolls and quickly leave.
He thanks you. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your day, travelers.
I'm gonna look around
Yes.
and see. This is Victor.
Yeah.
And see if this guy has anything on his walls that may remind me of one of our foes that may give us an edge in combat.
Perception check for me, please.
Ooh, 19.
21.
So you kind of see that you see this section of the wall, very small, that reads goblins, and under it is a bunch of letterings that you can't really read. But Tina, can you do me a perception check really quick? You notice that it's written in deep speech.
Oh, and I have deep speech. I speak deep speech. On the walls? Mm-hmm. What does it pertain to? What does it say on the walls?
So it's literally just saying what goblins are weak to and what spells to use against them in order to counter them as best as possible.
Okay. Do you want me to make that up or?
I mean, no. The spell you know that the spells read of acid. Acid spells are the ones that are very effective against goblins in these areas.
Okay, I'll relay that to JJ, and so he'll know now. Oh, and Victor now knows too.
And
so
my guy's loudly whispering, and he's like, "Hey, Rizz, why don't you like this guy?"
what? Are you talking to me?
No, it is. So it's you guys.
Oh, you're saying that to me?
I'm gonna get
Corner during the store.
I may or may not. I've allegedly rizzed his daughter.
Is that right?
Allegedly.
Did she like it? Tell us. Did you do good?
I
to
never
her?
risen tell.
Oh never. God, that's why you're hot to me. That's amazing.
Did you summon that ghost hand and then put it in a butt?
I can neither confirm nor deny.
He did it.
So now, knowing that the goblins are weak to acid, how do you guys wish to proceed?
So, are any of these scrolls that I have scribable, or are they just I can cast from them?
You can cast from them.
Okay.
Can we buy acid? Is acid like a
Acid and poison different?
Yes.
Yes.
Damn it, sorry, dude.
Can we purchase acid? Does it come in vials, or how does it?
I mean, it's normally in spells.
Can we dip our weapons in it?
No, they're gonna
melted.
Yeah, they're gonna melt. Fucking idiot! What are you talking about?
He dips his axe in there. He's like, I'm gonna have the ultimate weapon. And pulls out a hilt.
The
It was
best weapon they ever
shit.
see.
I also, you meant like acid, like hydrochloric acid, not LSD, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you're just gonna make these fucking goblins trip balls.
To death.
No, the goblins put that there, so you give them LSD, and they're like, "We're gonna so die on this."
You're just gonna,
give it
you're
to
just
us,
gonna
man.
MK Ultra all of the goblins.
Well, goblins don't have souls, so when they do psychedelic, it turns them inside out.
That's a fact, actually.
So how do you guys wish to
I like how
proceed?
racist we are against goblins.
Is there anything in this shop that would benefit us? Is there anything that I could personally buy in this shop that would benefit me at all?
Do you cast spells?
No, not yet.
Then no.
Okay, well, good. That's why I was asking.
Can I give him
guy?
a good?
Yeah, sure, I
Can I?
guess.
No, I don't want to fuck him.
Oh, the first shop you walk into, this is the first guy you don't want to fuck?
It's not like that, Dolph. He's an older man. I don't want to kill him with my fucking athletic vagina. Hey, I'm gonna give this old man a good berry.
Okay.
And because I'm trying to get some acid, you freaking Looney Tune. Trip on a fucking skateboard, dog.
If you want a scroll of an acid spell, then it's 2 gold.
Okay, I give him 9 silver instead.
He's not gonna take it.
All right. Fuck, I can't spend any more gold here. I read the wall and I leave. That's it.
Okay.
So what made you get into so doing all this magic stuff anyway?
I've been in the school of magic all of my long life, and I find it very.
And then I walk out during his explanation.
Okay.
Wait. I actually think we might need that acid spell. What if I gave you some gold? Tina, what if I gave you some gold?
I have some acid scrolls.
Yeah.
Oh, you have acid
He is
scrolls?
acid man.
All right. Well, then we're
I have
fine.
2 acid scrolls, a wind spell, and a fire spell.
Rizz carries our acid.
All right, we're good.
All right.
Just keep me alive.
Yeah.
Totally. We got good berries.
So we're gonna go to the dwarf's sister
Okay.
and be like, "Hey, girl."
You're gonna do it? Yeah, you do it. You do it.
No, I don't.
No. She's straight.
Okay,
You're
so
straight.
we're gonna size her up,
Okay.
and we're gonna kind of internally try to judge her before we get there. Mm-hmm. And like, do we? We're taking a guess. Does she look like? Does she look like she would prefer Tina's plumbing, my plumbing, or Rattlesnake Jake's plumbing?
You see a ring on her finger, and you see that she's married.
Okay, but still, this
That's the,
She has to answer or we kill her.
She kind of looks androgynous. Can you close the door over there, Thomas?
Are any one of your characters known to rape? Or like Rattlesnake? Just sound like that? Just wonder if anyone's like a real barbarian type. Maybe he could rape.
He'd be the
Not rape her, but like, that's
just
a question.
rape in general. I think he's the first one.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna keep that in mind.
Okay. So you guys go
don't
to this
touch
dwarf.
We call it. It's a move in D&D. It's called a hot Cosby.
so we're gonna walk up to her and say, "Hey, listen, your brother said that you could we could all take a ride in your carriage, and you could take us to or get us close to Moldspore. Not exactly to him, but close enough."
I can get you within about.
Why you sound like a man?
She's a dwarf.
Oh. I'm being disrespectful, you short punk.
I can get you to about probably a mile outside of Moldspore's lair.
Perfect. That's the exact distance that we're comfortable with.
Shotgun.
Shotgun.
No, I called it first.
I see that you shopped with my brother, and for that, I will give you a discount. It is normally a day's journey on foot, so it will probably cost you. It normally costs you 10 gold, but since you spent money with my brother, I will only charge you 2.
Wow, that's a hell of a discount.
No.
Who will you pay for it, JJ?
I'll pay for it. I got money like that.
Okay. You hand over 2 gold. You hop in this dwarf's carriage, and she starts to take you along to Moldspore's lair, where he is rumored to be. Now, I should mention, by the time you get, since you're in a carriage, there isn't going to be any combat happening on the way. By the time you guys do get there, it's almost dawn. It's like 6 o'clock ish. It's almost dawn. You can tell the sun's about to set, but in the distance, you can kind of smell just like the most horrendous body odor you've ever smelled in your life.
Was there anything suspicious about the girl giving us a ride? Did her mood change at all? She was just happy to help.
Yep, just happy to help.
Symbols or glyphs or archetypes on her that would give off.
She's just a normal carriage driver.
Okay, so we show up and it just smells like ass.
Yep.
Okay.
You're happy. You like that smell.
And you get up to about a mile.
Smells good.
You get up to a mile away from Moldspore's lair, and then the dwarf drops you off and says, "Good luck along your journey. Unfortunately, I will not be able to pick you up, so you'll have to travel back on foot. I hope that is not too much of an issue."
Well, if it was, it wouldn't matter now. What is short stuff?
And I say, won't be a problem at all. And I cast prestidigitation and produce a single rose to give to her.
So she takes it and she goes, "Not even my husband does that for me. I really appreciate that. Thank you."
I do a lot of things your husband's do.
Anytime.
So she points you in the right direction. She says to follow the smell, and then she sets off on her way back to Thornhaven. You guys are now a mile outside of where where Moldspore rather is rumored to be. No, what the fuck are you talking about? Thornhaven's over there. You're like a little bit up from there.
Yeah.
Up.
I'm gonna
No. North, Tyler. Yeah.
North. This is north.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast a spell. I'm gonna cast Mage Armor
Okay.
and burn a first level spell slot.
Okay.
I think Victor wants to try to camouflage us.
And what that does is it raises my armor class to 13 plus my dex.
Okay.
So that puts me to a 15 armor class.
How long does that last?
8 hours.
8 hours. Okay. That will last. Okay.
We proceed forward.
Okay. So, while you're proceeding forward towards the smell, it starts to get more and more just almost borderline unbearable. It's horrendous. But you get to where you kind of see a clearing in the trees about maybe 1,000 feet ahead. Everyone roll a perception check, please.
Big money.
14 plus probably 0.
The target is 15.
15.
All right. You said a perception?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, okay. So Rizz makes it. Victor does not.
Okay.
20.
Okay.
21.
21. Okay. So the people that made over 15, you notice a roaring fire, and you notice a lot of goblins. A lot. You're not able to really get an estimate because it's like kind of walking. It's like imagine going to a Sam's Club and someone asking you on a Saturday how many people are in there.
T-Swift concert.
Yeah, it's almost kind of like that.
Yeah.
It's a lot of goblins.
They're also wearing diapers and shitting in their pants.
So
Is that a thing for them?
Taylor Swift, yeah. The Swifties would wear diapers so they could sit through the whole concert and not miss a single song. They're wearing diapers.
And they poop on themselves?
Yeah, they poop and pee on themselves.
How long is the concert? They're like they're like snipers in the army.
It's like 4 or 5 hours.
These girls are fucking hardcore, man. They should join the service.
Yeah.
Just having diarrhea, poop on their butts.
Oh yeah, dude. There's like love story and just right out the other
When you
side.
did this, did
Oh,
you
I'm
get
turned on by that.
diaper rash?
I don't know. We should ask, but these goblins are just as dedicated.
Do you know how long before we get back to the goblins, that is still, do you know how long the Eras tour is? Because I'd love to go sometime.
Jesus fucking Christ.
It's gone. I don't know.
Is it over?
It's somewhere else right now.
Okay.
But you can go see it in theaters right now.
Oh, is it out in theaters?
It's breaking box office
I'm gonna
records.
put a diaper on his shit.
Just walk in with a diaper.
Watching the movie.
Let's do a reel where we're just like full grown men walking in with diapers and we're just like, we're here, we're Swifties.
They're like, God, it's an hour and 45 minutes.
And if anybody asks us, we'll be like, "Oh, we thought Travis Kelce would be here."
Yeah, we were.
Oh, don't worry. I shit my pants before I came here.
So, like I said, you notice a lot of goblins around this fire.
And then a little bit more in the distance, up on like kind of a pedestal, you see a goblin that's rather bigger than the rest. And you can kind of understandably make the assumption that that is probably Moldspore. How do you guys wish to proceed?
Guys, do you see that big one on the rock out in the distance? You see him?
We all see him, Tina.
Yeah, we see.
I think that might be Moldspore.
Look, you guys, there's way too many goblins out here to get to him directly. I say we do what we do best to make a distraction. That's where you come in, Rizz Khalifa.
Or we could kill the goblins, wear their skin. Ooh, with my disguise, can I look like a goblin with a disguise kit?
While you guys are making this decision, okay, everyone roll another perception check. The target is 10.
Both Victor and Rizz make it.
Okay?
Tina makes it.
Nope.
Anyone that made it, you hear a crack behind you guys, and you turn around and you see one lone goblin that has firewood in his hands.
Well, we gotta kill that guy.
And he does see you.
I take out my crossbow and I immediately cock it back with the bolt in there, and I'm looking right down the center of my
And I go, whoa,
crossbow.
whoa.
I'm about to slap into the head.
This is our friend here. Hey, little guy.
And he just kind of looks at you confused, all of you confused, and he says, "You're not one of them."
We're here just to join the party.
Who sent you?
We are friends of the goblins.
Who sent you?
Riven?
And as soon as you say Riven, you see his eyes light up,
I take the shot.
and you can tell that he's about to try to make a call.
And I go,
I take the shot.
Okay, roll a. You don't even have to roll initiative for this.
Then I'm not going to miss.
So, roll a d20.
And I will not miss this. Fuck, see, I think it might be a 5.
That's a 10.
What's it? 2, 10.
Is it 10?
yeah, I mean 5 plus 5.
Yeah.
5
so
plus 5.
you barely made it. His AC is 10.
Naked
Okay.
goblin.
So now roll a d12 for your damage.
Can you find it for me, Bubba?
You haven't rolled a d12, so take your pick. Jesus.
What is it?
3.
10 plus.
3.
There.
13.
It's a kill.
We got him! Yeah. Stay in the shade.
Do you want to describe what happens?
Oh, yes. I'll explain it to you. So, the little guy turns, and he looks like his mouth's about to scream out for help. You mentioned for me to fire, and I don't miss, besides for the last few times that I missed them. But I shot this guy right through the... he turned around, and he kind of threw his wood up in the air. It kind of hit him to the back of the neck, and he wasn't dead at first because it wasn't that great of a shot, but it was just the right of his jugular. And then he kind of laid like this for a second until all the wood came back down on top of him. It crushed his head, broke his neck, and he fell down in the ground, burying his head in the dirt.
Yeah. So now...
Why were you smiling?
So now that goblin is dead.
Cartoonishly died.
How do you guys wish to proceed?
I think we need to back the fuck up. I think we're a little.
Oh,
we
I was
just had that
hoping
running.
that would work, but I guess they don't like Riven either.
No.
Say Moldspore sent us. Say we're warriors for Moldspore. Say
It's a
we come
little
here to
too
join the
fucking
army.
late for that.
Oh, well.
The fucking goblin's dead.
Can one of y'all fit into his skin, maybe?
No. Guys, shut up. Do you think I can make that shot from here?
Do you think?
No.
Do you think they know Victor? Do you think they know the legend of Victor Smallcock? I seriously doubt it. I hate goblins.
I thought he loved goblins. I thought he was all for goblin democracy or something.
No, that was...
How far are we from Moldspore? How far away are we, would you
He's
say?
about probably... So the goblin camp is about 1,000 feet away.
Fuck.
And then Moldspore is up on a pedestal probably about 75 feet more. So 1,075.
So we can't throw a javelin at him from there, probably.
No, probably not.
Could, but it would miss.
Yes. It would miss by a lot.
All right, so I'm going to ask Dolph, what do you think the next course of action should be? Should we actually advance on some of these people and try to get him? Because I forget, I hit my head a mile back. What do we need him for, Moldspore? What are we doing?
We're killing the Goblin King and cutting off his head and giving it to a different king for money. Dude, why don't you pay attention? Anyway, I think I'm a big-ass distraction. I'll go up there, start swinging on motherfuckers. Y'all flank them, start shooting them with bows and arrows. You got magic. And then Victor Smallcock is gonna fucking look at some symbols, and I think that's what we do.
What's a terrain like? Or is there any mountains around us? Is there any caves around us? Is anywhere to hide?
It's forest terrain.
Okay.
So there are plenty of places to hide, but yeah, it's all like a heavily forested area.
So
I think we need some neon camouflage for this one.
So Riven thinks that these guys just want they just want representation on the council, and that Thalorin is sending us on a fool's errand.
I sent you a message, JJ. Just so you are aware of that, but the rest are not.
I'm not sure what we're supposed to do.
I guess I should have paid attention to that.
I'm not so sure.
Hey, y'all.
Hey.
Watch this.
Oh, acid.
So I'm gonna, I'm gonna suggest to everybody get down to sneak, and we're gonna sneak close enough to where I would be in range.
Okay.
To activate one of my scrolls.
So everybody needs to roll a stealth check. Stealth is going to be dexterity.
Well, the dragon's loud as fuck.
18.
18. The check is 15.
Okay.
I don't like that you guys did not make it.
Well, I'm a giant green lizard, man. I'm not the sneakiest snake.
Did you say it was morning or evening?
It's like dawn.
Okay, so everyone's a little groggy still.
Yeah.
There's a reason that people. Okay.
Because these goblins are kind of partying. They're not really paying attention too much.
Neither did Rizz or Victor. Neither one of us made it either.
Okay.
Not a 15.
Okay. So just be wary about if you get close enough, you're gonna get noticed.
So we need to get 150 feet away. Is where we need to get.
Okay.
From the bulk of them.
I'll be generous and say that y'all can do that.
Okay. So when we get there,
all of you will be able to do that successfully. The only ones that's gonna have trouble is Rattlesnake Jake because he's so fucking big.
Okay.
So take that.
I'm gonna say stay back just a little bit, maybe 10, 15 feet behind us.
I'll hold the rear.
Yeah, hold.
I'll guard our backs too.
There you go. And then I'm gonna pull up one of the scrolls that I purchased, and I'm gonna start casting a spell from that scroll.
Okay.
And I'm gonna center it in the middle of their party.
Okay.
Of the goblin party.
Okay.
And then hopefully I launch it off.
So you are launching this at about.
It's a 19 Arcana check. So.
Yeah. So I'll just roll for all of them.
Okay.
These are all very weak goblins.
Okay.
If this lands, it's gonna be big. None of them made it.
Okay.
So you successfully cast this spell.
Okay.
Do you want to describe what is going on to the party now?
Okay, so as I cast this spell, my eyes kind of black out with arcane energy, and you see just mystical sparkles starting to surround the paper as I'm chanting these words. And then right as I say the last word, the paper burst like just an arc flash, like a quick flame of burst. And then from my hand is a giant fireball that launches into the middle of them like grenade caliber. Do you want me to roll what the damage, or are you going to take care of that?
You can roll the damage if you like.
Okay.
I can tell you right now, all these goblins have 8 HP.
Okay, well.
Well, you fireballed him instead of aciding them?
Just wait.
Oh boy.
You kill killed like 100 of them? What happened?
He's gonna.
We're gonna find out.
You'll find out.
Why do you roll so many?
Because it's a fireball.
Oh.
36. All of them take 36 points of damage.
So
Fire damage.
you throw a fireball into their fire, which makes it basically fucking explode. Okay? Now this bonfire is really fucking getting lit, and you kill 50 of the goblins that are closest to the fire.
Goblins, you guys are invited to the barbecue.
We don't know the number. We just know we did get 50 of them at least.
I mean, out of game you get 50.
Is
but
is there still fire on the ground?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to immediately try to cast the wind spell so that the fire spreads and like goes to their village and other people.
Okay, you can do that.
And then
But-
we're all sitting back like those guys in that meme.
And
just
that's
going,
a 19 on Arcana check.
Oh, like that's all we're doing.
Did not pass. So we'll say that you badly burn about, let's say, 15 more.
Okay.
So now these goblins are aware that they're being attacked, and then you hear Moldspore yell out, "Formation!" Everyone roll initiatives for me, please.
I tried.
Holy shit, dude.
Can we move the stuff in the center of the table, please?
Yes, we'll just go home, man.
I mean, I've gotten.
You know what? We always need someone to bring up the rear.
Hell yeah. And I'll do good during combat, dude. That's the only time I shine. The gods have made my character solely himself.
Yes, it is. So let me go ahead and get these guys set up. Everyone, please remember your numbers for a second.
JJ, what do I plus on right here?
So we're gonna go ahead and set them up. You guys.
What we're seeing right now is Anthony setting up our battle boys. He's setting them in the back of the pack, and we're just getting ready to fight Moldspore's army for the first time. JJ blew 50 of them up with a fireball. It was glorious and gorgeous.
He has a good one.
Really appreciate him opening up the battle like that for us. Let's be honest, Tina's nervous. I've been nervous since day one, but especially facing down all these guys now, I'm very scared. Anthony just lined up a bunch of foes in front of us. We're about to get into it. Check us out on Instagram for some pictures of this battle. It's going to be good. Thank you, guys.
All right, guys. So in the back, that is King Moldspore. Up front there are the remaining goblins that Rizz Khalifa was not able to kill. Everyone, please tell me. We'll go in order here. JJ, what did you roll?
I have a 9. Rizz
Okay.
Khalifa has a 9.
Okay. Connor, what did he write?
He has a 15.
Okay. Zach, what did you get?
A 2
2.
Plus your...
Yeah.
plus
You always have
6.
So you got 6. Okay. Thomas, what did you get?
3.
Plus what?
Oh, a 1 plus a 2. Which you
So 3. Okay.
That was...
Oh, you got a nat 1?
Yes,
Okay, so you're last.
sir.
You're last. Okay.
That was rude.
19.
19. Okay.
That's
And
the highest number, by the way, guys. at
and
home.
since this is a pretty big combat, I'll be rolling my dice out here so everyone will be able to see. I got a 9. Okay, so JJ, you and me are going to have to roll off real quick.
D20, D6.
Yes, sir. D20.
Okay.
All right. So monsters will go before JJ.
Of course they will.
Okay, so that means Tyler is going to start us off. Let me go ahead and get these all lined up real quick. Give me 1 second. Sorry, this takes a little bit. Tyler will start.
Looks like I'm starting us out in the battle there, y'all.
Yes, you are, sir.
It also looks as though, we might have been a little stunned by how impressive Rizz's performance there was.
Connor.
And then I also say, hey, so what made y'all want to be goblins that fight people in the first place? So
And then
I think we're all a little stunned by that fireball. We're like, dude, where'd that come from? Like,
Then
dude,
monsters.
what? Like, I was about to say we're about to go back and retreat. You just fireballed that shit. That was dope.
Look, man, I don't even know where that came from. That was a little shocking. I hadn't pulled off anything that impressive in my life, so.
Then doll.
I would like to collect at least one of these corpses. Though.
Why do you want to collect a corpse, man?
Okay. So let me go ahead and get this
Fair enough.
ready. How many
Is
did I
that what
line
you
up?
want to
One,
take
two,
it as?
Good eating.
Is that what you? How are you gonna get a corpse back?
So-
We don't have horses. We don't have anything anymore. We were dropped off
I
by
have
a
a
carriage.
backpack in our
Goblin, I can fit 4 of them in my backpack right now. What are we talking?
Whoever gets the least amount of goblin scalps has to pay for beers the next round.
You guys are doing like
I win
Legolas.
automatically,
You guys are
right?
doing like Legolas and Gimli. Okay. So
It's like potato chips. We fry them up real nice.
you see.
We'll take
do-
2, and you can clean the bones of them, and then I'll just have goblin skeletons.
Okay,
Ooh,
guys.
goblin stew.
So
Maybe we can have a goblin play.
from
We
so
can take the bones and tie them up, and they can dance around and be marionettes. We could be after this battle. We can have a traveling show.
so from my point of view here, okay, left to right, we're going 1 through 8, okay, and then we have Moldspore in the back.
Rattlesnake Jig always did have a pipe dream of selling wind chimes and dream catchers made out of goblin bones.
Maybe it's a play about 5 friends who live in an apartment in Eldoria.
we're about to go to battle, man.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
So, Tyler,
We'll pitch this later.
Tyler, you're starting us off. How do you want to? What do you want to do?
Okay, can I hit someone from here?
Yes.
Because I'll just stay back and keep cocking my crossbow at him. I think because I'm
Okay.
just gonna stay in the background this time and just try to hit.
Well, if you move, wait, you're this way.
Yes.
So Tina the
Can you move,
Tiefling.
like, right here, so people can't hit him as much and flank. I don't know.
Buddy, they're not even close to me yet.
Yeah, just nail one. Just see if you can nail one.
Right where you're at, it's a perfect shot.
Let's try to open up the battle and just shoot straight across. From
Which
me.
one do you want to strike? So count it over.
This bitch.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You shoot at number 6. Okay. Go ahead.
Okay.
D20. Let me put on some battle music instead of this ambient shit.
Is that a 6 or a 9? 6. Fuck me. Let's see. There's 9 total.
No.
With the damage. Oh. Which.
We add this to hit.
Oh. Yes. Now I'm not going to forget. So.
For sure.
11.
11. You miss.
I miss him?
Yeah. So
That's unlike me. It's
it just
weird.
kind of like barely whizzes by him.
Okay.
Right.
And he's like, whoa.
Yeah.
Right? He at least gets. He's
a little startled.
Okay, cool. All right.
It was on purpose anyway.
I take a shot.
No, on your-
No, you're not yet. You're not up yet.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Oh,
You're
never mind.
right here, buddy.
I'm just in the back.
Oh,
Like,
got it,
read
got it.
Connor is up next.
Okay. So I'm gonna step up
Okay.
and I'm gonna take one of my javelins
Okay.
Tell me.
and I'm going to throw the javelin at the same one that Tina, 1, 2, 3, 4, at number 5, trying to maybe if I can take him out, I can break the formation.
Okay. So you want to try to shoot at number 5. Okay.
Right.
Go ahead.
And that would be a 20.
That is going to hit.
Great. Using the piercer feat, I'm going to keep that roll. Mm-hmm. And it does 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage. Okay. At number 5, right? Yep. So he is pretty wounded, but he's not down just yet.
And then I'm going to use the remainder of my move to go back into formation.
Okay. Now Monster's turn. This is going to be a little lengthy.
That's what she said.
I didn't know my wife was playing this game.
All of them do have melee weapons, so they're just they have like 30 movement. No, I'm sorry, 25 movement speed. 15, 20, 25. They're all just going to move a little closer to you guys.
Good God, they really jumped up close.
And this one's going to be lined up right there. It's number 8.
The short bus goblin.
And Moldspore, you. So This is so for Moldspore's turn. What he does is you see him in the distance pull out like a black elixir.
You guys catching this?
Yeah.
JJ?
Yeah, Moldspore poured out a black elixir.
Yeah, and he has that in his hands right now.
I don't like that.
Okay.
Wait, he pulled out Hennessy?
Yes. He pulled out Duce. He has a black elixir in his hand. That is Monster's turn. Okay. Rizz, you're up next.
Wait, they teleported?
No,
They moved up. They walked.
ran.
I ran. I ran.
All right, so seeing what Moldspore has done and being a little bit distraught by that, I'm going to actually... okay. That's more intense. I'm going to go ahead and try to cast a spell.
Okay.
But I have to make sure I'm within range.
Okay.
So his range is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 13. All right, so he's about 75 feet away. This is a range of 90.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb
Okay.
on him.
Okay.
And that is a 24 to hit.
Okay, that's gonna hit.
And I'm going to elect the Chromatic Orb to do acid damage.
Okay.
Because that's what that sign said we should do.
Okay.
And it does 11 points of acid damage to him.
Okay. So, Moldspore takes 11 points of acid damage, but he doesn't really seem too bothered by it.
Ugh.
Okay.
Okay. And that's all I'm going to do for my turn.
Okay. Zach, it's your turn, buddy.
All right. I whip out the long bow, and I'm gonna nail the person right in front of me. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
So
5.
number 4. Okay.
4.
Yep.
Fuck. 1 plus.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter. It's a nat 1. Okay.
What do you say nat before sometimes?
Natural. Yeah. Natural is like without modifiers or anything. Yeah.
I'm just shooting blinks.
All natty, bro.
Yeah.
All fucking natty.
So let me roll a percentage here really quick. Hold on.
I'm gonna practice rolling.
You got very lucky. So you go to draw your bow back, but as you're drawing it, your bow string snaps. Yeah, so now you can take a turn to restring your bow, or you can use your melee weapons, whatever you choose. But right now, you have a bow without a bowstring. But that's your turn. So think it over. Thomas, you're up next.
I'm gonna restring.
Well, you get to pick next turn.
Yeah, next turn.
They might be on your ass.
How far can you move without? How far can you move and still attack?
What's your movement?
30.
So 6 squares.
Yeah.
Oh, so you can do that and attack?
Yeah.
Okay.
You get a move
1,
action.
2, 3.
Now, Thomas, do you remember
4, 5,
your
6.
rage and your all your?
Yeah, I want to rage.
Okay. How do you rage?
Ragingly.
Because
Raging Cajunly.
you do a bump, don't you?
Oh, yeah, I go. And I go, it's Rattlesnake Jake time, motherfucker. Don't make me mad because I'm already real pissed off.
And that's the bottom line.
And then I move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I say, "King me, motherfucker!" And then I do my breath weapon, which is using my rattlesnake breath.
You want to do that close?
Right?
If
It's
you-
15 feet cone.
Yeah, if you want to get 3 of them, you probably want to do
Yeah, right from right there. Then
Okay. So yeah. So go ahead. What is that? Save again?
it is breath weapon as an action. Con DC 11.
Con DC 11. I'm going to go ahead and roll 1 for all of them. Not going to work. They aren't going to make it. Thomas, roll your damage.
Let's go. It says half damage 2d6.
Yep, roll 2d6.
Let's go.
You know the D6.
1,
Four.
4, 2,
6 points.
6 points.
On the board.
So 18 points to 3. That's nice.
So you kill number 5 dies.
Let's go.
Do you want to describe how number 5 dies?
Yeah, I breathe acid on all of them, and most of them they're getting all the wiping it out of their eyes. And as number 3 goes to wipe his face starts falling off into his own hands, and he goes gargles, screams, and goes, "Ah!" And I go, hey, eat your Wheaties, motherfucker.
So number 5 is dead. Okay. We start over again. Tyler, you're up next.
All right, hell yeah! I saw it from the back, and I'm a little bit nauseous, so I might miss another shot at what just happened. But it's sick. I'll take another. You know what I'll do? I'll shoot again.
Okay. At number 6, the same one?
I'll shoot at number 6 again. I got a thing for him.
Okay, so just go ahead and shoot.
Tina don't miss twice.
Tina done missed twice. That's what we know. That's 17.
That is going to hit. Okay, and you roll a D12 damage dice now with your crossbow.
I have a green one right here if you need it.
Go ahead. Very good.
14.
So yeah, you kill number 6. Number 6 dies. How do you kill him? What happens?
He goes like he watches like he's kind of like sprayed by some of the acid like on his arm because he was just sprayed like down like his buddy just got murdered right beside him. That's number 6. He turns to the side and he's trying to get it off his arm and his shield arm's kind of flailing like this. And he looks at me and he sees I'm fucking aiming right at him. He shoots. He puts up the shield just in time, but my arrow goes through his fucking shield. My bolt goes through his shield and straight through. Do you guys listening? Straight through his forehead. Isn't that cool?
That's badass, actually. So you see a goblin fall to the ground with a shield pinned to his head, and he just kind of falls like that.
Yeah.
That's badass. Okay.
All right.
So now 2 are dead. 5 and 6 are dead. Connor is up next.
He examines the enemies.
Are any of them have any glyphs? Do any of them have past childhood traumahood I can exploit?
Connor's gonna aggressively walk up to this one right here.
Number 7. Okay.
Number 7. Since 5 and 6 are down,
He goes, "Is there any stables?" No, sorry.
and I'm gonna go to the barracks. Connor sees that if he takes down 7, they break formation, and it'll give us a way to kind of get to Moldspore or flank them.
Okay.
So Connor's gonna roll up, and he's gonna take his rapier.
Yep.
The new one. The new dwarven forged rapier.
Yes. Badass.
And he is going to roll a 23 to hit.
That is going to hit.
Yeah, I think that'll hit. Jeez.
and with that, he does 14 points of piercing damage
He kills it.
to this thing.
So you kill number 7. Do you want to describe what happens?
Number 7 is astonished as his friend to his left goes down to the ground with a shield stapled to his head with a bolt. and his mouth is open, and initially Victor was going to stab him in the mouth, but instead his ear turns to the side and he quickly strikes true. One ear out the other and pulls it out so quickly there's not even blood on his blade. But then the goblin buckles to its knees and ceases to be.
Gave that motherfucker tinnitus. All right. So now number 5, 6, and 7 are dead. Formation has been broken. It is now Monster's turn. Rattlesnake, Jake, it is nothing personal. I promise. Number 1, 5, 10, 15. Number 2, 5, 10.
Monsters are now flanking
Number 3,
Rattlesnake and Jake.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Oh, one is advanced towards Dolph.
5, 10.
Another has
5, 10,
moved
15,
towards
20,
Victor. Small
25,
25 right there.
And then another one has flanked around Rattlesnake.
Okay.
Jake, we are now surrounded.
So now we're going to go ahead and go with number 2 over there, that wolf looking one. Who is that? Is that
That's
Dolph?
me. Yeah,
Dolph,
he's coming
he's
after
going to
me.
he's going to roll to hit you. Okay. 18. That will hit. I'm assuming. He has, what does he have again?
16.
A scimitar.
You have to fix your bow.
So
No.
this is a d6 plus 2. 3 damage.
3. So what do I minus? My armor?
Your health.
Oh. Okay, I went from 13 to 10.
Okay.
Should have more than that, but
Rattlesnake Jake, number 1 is going to attack you.
Oh, what is current HP hit points?
that should be your max hit points.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Okay.
But it says, yeah, my max HP is only 13. What does everyone
Oh,
else?
okay. Well, then you're
20. But,
But you're
I rolled
right,
it
that makes
good.
Yeah, you're a rogue. You're not usually frontline, so it doesn't really matter too much. Rattlesnake Jake plus 4 to hit. 18.
Oh. But you're raging, so it only does half
Yeah,
damage.
it'll only do half damage. He is going to do a d6 of damage as well. Plus 2, 5. So we're going to go ahead and give you the under. We'll do 2 damage to you. Okay? What number is that? Number 3 is going to attack you as well. That's the one that you just sprayed acid on. That is going to be 21.
Oh, so yeah, that hits again.
Okay. Half damage. Plus 2, 4. So you get 2 damage applied to you from that as well. So, the elixir that Moldspore pulled out, he drinks it, and you see him vanish.
What?
Fucking.
As far as you know, you have no idea where he just went. Okay? JJ, you're up next.
Because he thinks they're going to lose. What's happening here?
So I'm going to go ahead and cast Chill Touch to the one just hit my boy Dolph.
Okay.
And that is going to be a 23,
That is going to hit. That is number 2.
right? And number 2 is going to take a whopping, I make sure the H is in there, 2 points of damage.
Okay.
However,
Yeah.
along with that 2 points of necrotic damage, he is unable to regain hit points until the start of my next turn.
Okay.
And then I'm going to pull out that scroll, the acid scroll. Oh, I'm going to pull out that acid scroll.
Okay.
Obviously, I can't do anything with it yet, but I'm going to take a look at what it is,
Okay.
and that's the end of my turn.
What is so? What did your
Can I get that book
did
right
your
there,
spell do
please?
anything for my HP?
It did not do anything for your HP, but it did take his HP down,
Got it.
so that goblin can't heal anything until my next turn.
Got it. Perfect.
Okay.
If Moldspore was gonna.
Up next, Zach. You are up next, buddy.
All right. I do not restring my bow. I whip out my rapier and I take out the wolf goblin.
That is going to be number 2. That
Number 2 goblin
Okay.
right in front of me.
Okay. Go for it. Roll a d20. Crit.
Yep.
Okay. So now you do double damage with your rapier. That does 1.
D10.
We need an alarm
D12.
that goes off when you get a 20 or a 1. We need
Okay.
a boom.
Yeah, the rapier that you have is a d12 instead of a d10.
Okay.
Or no, we need the John Cena.
Do I still roll damage?
Yes.
Okay.
You have to. That's how we know how much
Where
damage you do.
is no? Do I not have one?
A which one?
D6. It's a 6, right?
Square.
D12.
Okay. Which one is it?
It's the stop sign, dude.
10.
10. You kill number 2. Do you want to describe what happens?
What's over here?
So he just attacked me. Mm-hmm. I have a broken bow.
Mm-hmm.
Then I take out my rapier.
Oh, you killed him?
Yeah. I drop my bow to the ground. I withdraw my weapon. And as I withdraw it from the sheath, all I do is I fully extend. No one sees I even strike him. He grabs his mid-range like he just had a menstruation, grabs his stomach, keels over, and a pool of blood slowly fills the rocks around him.
Let's go.
So you can go ahead and knock him over. He is dead. The only one standing, you have number 1, number 3, number 4, number 8 still standing. Thomas, you are up next.
You sure? I think it's not me.
Well, I'm in a huge rate. Wait, do I know which one of these guys is more fucked up?
From looking at them, you can tell the one directly in front of you is
All right,
more
well, I
fucked
look
up.
at that cocksucker directly in front of me. I swing my great axe with him with all of my might.
Oh, okay, roll a d20.
12 plus. Wait, what do I plus it with?
Well, no, it's your weapon.
Plus the
To-
hit?
Yeah, it's a hit.
Okay, so, wait, fuck.
That
we
one,
do.
that number there.
Yeah, we do. 12 plus 6 is 18.
Yeah, that's gonna
Okay,
hit.
my bad.
Yeah, you're
Okay.
good.
And then 1d12 plus 4 slashing. And
Yeah.
then it also says plus 2 melee damage with the rage. I don't know if
Right.
that's true or not. Okay, so
So
it
it's
is plus 6.
or 1d12 plus 6.
Let's go.
Yep.
Let's go, rattlesnake. 12 plus 4 plus 6.
That's a lot of fucking damage.
Yeah.
That's a lot of damage.
Number 3 is going to die. Do you want to describe how number 3 dies?
Yeah, I look at him and I say, "Oh, so what made you decide to be a guy?" And I say, "Just kidding." And then I fucking cut him diagonally in half, and then his top half cartoonishly slides off of his other half. And then I go, "Hey, I love killing."
Number 3 is dead. You can knock him over, the one directly in front. Okay. Now we're going to start over again. Tyler, you are up next.
All right. And we got how many left on the board right now? 3 total left, right?
Yes.
So we're outnumbering them by 2 already. We've
Yes.
sliced through them, no problem. Our bond and our skills and our weapons we bought in the previous town are definitely paying off.
Yes.
I go,
Get this to help this. Real
Tyler had 2 drinks.
I go, I got enough of this. I turn around, I look into my bag, and I'm kind of cocking my crossbow back with one arm, like, Rizz! And then I use Hunter's Mark on the red coat guy to get him off the side of Buddy Boy.
All right, so that's a bonus action.
Somebody, isn't it?
Yeah, you can do that, and you can also attack.
Right.
Perfect. I'm attacking red men.
Okay.
To the left of Jock.
Now, do you remember what Hunter's Mark does?
Not,
It gives you an extra 1d6 of damage. And if you kill them, you can, as a bonus action, your next turn, you can move it to another person.
okay, this is good news. This is
So
very
roll a
good.
d20 to see if you hit.
Oh, you should have Hunter's Mark the fucking Moldspore.
To hit with your crossbow.
16.
That is going to hit. Okay, so roll a... What did we decide that it was?
One, I don't know.
I-
12
Yeah, it's a d12
and a d6.
and a d6.
And then you can add 3 to that.
Damn, kind of low. Well, this helps. Then I had 3. That plus that, and then together.
Yeah. What's the number, Tyler?
12.
That is going to kill number 1. Do you want to describe how you kill him?
Not this time. Actually, yes, I will. Wow, look at this guy. Because I kind of, for the players at home, Tina, the who she picks depends on what they look like to me. And this guy's wearing all red, and I'm like a bull. I go after that. He's like a red jacket. So I send a bolt after him, and then I quickly cock it once more. Even though I could kill him with one, I go ahead and shoot him twice. One for each nipple. Both in his chest. He falls back and crumbles, and Rattlesnake Jake looks to his side because he was standing there before, and he goes, God damn. And you scream out, God damn, and then you're impressed with me. From a distance, you're impressed. So lay him over.
He's dead. The only one left, I don't know why that one is up next to Connor. That one is dead too.
Oh, it is.
Yeah. But the only one
That's
left.
right. He did.
Yeah.
He did tonight. Is it?
Only one left is right there. Number 8. Connor is up next.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Before when Connor attacks, can we because these guys were all bullying us throughout, mash us completely. Can we all kind of move in on him and like corner him and do like a group team effort, murder homicide? Because there's 5 spots right here. We could just get him in.
To remember
corner or
that
something.
Moldspore is still alive,
I know he's out there, but he's not on the battlefield anymore. Or
as far as you know.
shit. Okay,
So
you're right. You're right.
Connor's gonna move over here
Yeah.
and try to tinnitus this guy
All right.
and gets a 10.
Like 10 altogether?
10 altogether.
That is going to miss.
Okay.
Monster's turn. So that guy is going to see Connor sneak up on him a little bit, and he's going to turn to attack him. 16 plus 4, 20.
His AC of 18.
That is going to hit him with a D6 plus 2. 8 damage
Ooh.
to Connor.
Okay.
Just whacks him with his scimitar. And then there's still no sign of Moldspore, but where he was on that little island pedestal thing, you see a little bit of smoke out of nowhere. Okay? Rizz, you're up next.
Don't let us down, Daddy.
I'm going to
Like a badass my girl is like that.
go ahead and cast Chill Touch
Okay.
on the one that just deuced up Victor. And that's a 23.
Okay.
And that one takes 5 points of necrotic damage.
5 points of necrotic damage. It's going to wound him, but he's not dead just yet.
And then I'm gonna like start heading towards where I last saw Moldspore, and that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. Zach, you're up next.
We have one person left, right?
Yeah, number 8.
Cool. I'm going to use sneak attack,
Okay.
move up and hit the last one with my rapier.
Okay. You do get the sneak attack because he is facing Connor.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll a d20. It's advantage, right?
If he flanks him here, he can get advantage.
Yeah, so you roll 2 d20s, you take the highest.
17 plus.
To hit? To hit with your weapon, Zach.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
20, 27,
23.
23.
Yeah, that's going to hit.
Cool. And then
Like the guy, he looks like he's always in motion, like he's running somewhere.
that was not the right one.
You get to roll that. Oh,
9.
Yeah,
plus your sneak attack, which is a D6.
yeah, plus d6. So 9 plus 6, or 9 plus, what did you roll on your d6?
9 plus 6.
Or
15.
what did you roll on your d6? Like, what did you roll on the d6 roll?
You get to roll an additional D6.
Yeah. Yeah.
So 9 plus,
Where's the 6?
we got a bunch of them here.
Wait,
So it's six.
6, that's a 9. 1.
Okay. 10
Plus-
damage? Yeah.
Your piercing bonus.
10. So
Okay.
11.
Yep. That's going to kill number 8. Do you want to describe what happens?
So currently,
Or are they gonna reanimate? Fuck.
currently as the goblin eyes up, Victor's small cock, I come up behind with my even thinner cock, my rapier, and right through the pelvis, right through the anus, I fully extend my rapier through the anus, through the penile gland, to give the illusion that his penile gland's fully erect,
but all you see is a little steel tip kind of pierce out the end. A little groundhog outside of the penal hole. And then I rip it back out, and they fall over and bleed and die.
That one is dead. That is all the goblins. Now, Moldspore,
I had to make it cock themed.
we're gonna go ahead and keep this order, but Moldspore is still missing. But while you guys are kind of looking for him, Tina behind you.
What?
Ooh.
You hear like a like he kind of appears,
Does this arouse you, Tina? Someone sneaking up from behind?
but he doesn't.
Quiet, you.
But he doesn't attack. He just kind of, he's looking around at you guys, and he just says, and Tina, or all of you hear him kind of go.
Let's capture him. Can we capture him?
Tina, roll a perception check.
We need to capture him.
Deep speech. It's deep speech, numbnuts. What do I plus it with, honey?
Perception.
Sure. Let me just do quick addition. Learn this in school. 13 plus 3 is easy.
16. So,
Okay, I could have done it.
so you recognize that he's speaking deep speech, and he's saying
I speak deep speech, isn't he?
exactly.
Okay.
And he's saying, "What do you want from me?" He's obviously not looking for a fight himself, but he's saying, "What do you want from me?" Kind of in the tone of like, "Why are you here? What is going on?"
Are you going to respond to that?
yeah, we're looking-
Well, I can't advise you
Yeah,
on how
yeah.
to do it, dude. You're the only one that can speak deep dingus.
Yeah, you're the only one that speaks
I
deep
can cast
speech.
comprehend language. It'll take me a little while.
We're looking for somebody.
Metagaming.
Yeah. So you guys hear this conversation like that, and he you say that you're looking for someone, and he goes, "Who are you looking for?"
It's a girl.
And he says, "What girl?"
It's a daughter.
Daughter of what? You need to be more specific.
I'm getting there. I'm easing him into it. I don't want to freak him out. He could disappear. Do you
Yeah,
understand his skills?
He's just like very much like he just wants you guys out.
I want to understand. And we killed like a lot of his family. I don't know who these people are to him, but
He doesn't give a fuck about these goblins.
Okay, well, I'll go ahead and tell him.
You can say it in English.
Oh, okay.
I don't think the listeners understand these speech. So.
Guys, can someone give me a perception roll of what I should tell him?
It's up to you.
I
can speak
and I want to be, and I can relate to him, but like, maybe you turn around and you tell me what's happening here.
We're looking for the Princess of Eldoria.
Yeah, and I told him that, but he doesn't understand that.
No, all you said was we're looking for a girl. We're looking for a daughter.
Right? Okay, we're looking for Princess of Eldoria.
And he goes, Thalorin's daughter?
Thalorin's daughter. Yes. Have you seen her?
And he just kind of he puts down his weapon. He puts down his weapon and he says, I believe we all need to talk. And then now he starts speaking common.
You know, we're not gonna kill this guy.
I kind of want to kill this guy.
He put down his weapon.
All right, weapons down. But why are they not looking at me? Did they not
Because
realize?
you haven't told them anything.
Okay, that makes sense. I don't know how many paces I am away.
Each square is 5 feet.
Okay, so they're
I'm really impressed that you talked him down. Moldspore, kick your weapon to the side, or we're gonna have to douche you up.
Yo, Rizz, you turn around. The Moldspore.
Well, now that he dropped his weapon,
Tina, say something to
Did he kick
Tina.
his weapon to the side?
Tina, good job.
Oh, he said
Eat
that
your
for
food,
Moldspore to
Tina.
kick his weapon to the side. Does he do that?
So you tell him to kick his weapon to
Yeah,
the
so
side?
kick your weapon to the side, and we're gonna douche you up.
Yeah, so he does that. He kicks his weapon to the side, and then he kind of puts his arms up, and he goes, I believe we need to have a talk.
I'm more of the fighting type, so anybody here have any convictions against me killing this guy? Or
Remember, we have a job and then the
Oh yeah, never mind. Would love to talk to you.
So
Talk away.
So you guys can all just kind of, all of you, I'm assuming, put down your weapons and proceed to kind of talk with them.
I'm gonna carry my weapon still. I don't trust this motherfucker.
You see these? These are lethal weapons.
So
anywhere I go.
He kind of opens up the conversation with what has happened to Thalorin's daughter? What is going on?
Don't play stupid. We know that you're involved with what are they? They're called mind flayers. That's Victor. We know you have. You're working with them. I want to see if he has any markings that would remind me of a mind flayer.
He does not. So you say the word mind flayer to him, and he just kind of he says, "Oh, I didn't think that they would actually do that." And he kind of like looks a little bit of like remorse, kind of like look, we never wanted any trouble with Thalorin. That's never been the goal. Sure, the mind flayers did come and offer us some sort of diplomacy, but we never accepted it. We never accepted help from the demons.
Can I do an insight check?
Sure.
As Rizz.
Sure.
To see if I'm getting rizzed.
Sure.
Okay.
Nice. Good call.
I kind of do.
Thank
After
you,
this,
Liz.
I kind of want to sympathize with him because I don't disagree that they shouldn't have a spot on the
18.
council.
18?
Yeah.
He's not lying.
Because my personal opinion is, Dolph, why can't they have representation on the council? Maybe we could play to that.
We're fucking goblins, that's why.
Listen,
you
y'all.
know-
Green screen little.
I know, but like we can lie to them a little bit. Can we decept them and be like, hey, we totally think you guys should be like running this whole shit. But here's the deal: we got to get this princess back, and then we can help you figure this out.
We're cool if you guys come to Eldoria legally.
Yeah,
We're going to build a wall.
Listen
yeah.
up,
But
Hocus
then we'll
Pocus.
open it up
Yeah.
and we'll separate goblin families. No.
Who's talking? Who's
I'll say, listen up, Hocus Pocus, motherfucker. We got sent with a job here to do something. Now, that's something I cannot say. But what I need to tell you is, you're going to have to pay us money or gold or some kind of something to get us out of here empty-handed. I mean, we came here for a reason.
I'm assuming that the tyrant wants my head.
Well, no, not necessarily. Let's not go saying all that now, but also no.
Look,
It's
here's
a different job.
Here's what I can tell. Here's what I can tell you. This is all that I know. The mind flayers and the demons did show up to us. One of my lackeys did some sort of ritual over in Shadowfen, and then like summoned these demons and said that we needed help. When in reality, I banished him from this kingdom. He is the one that summoned these demons. Nobody knows where he is. I did have conversations with the mind flayers, but I denied all attempts at them trying to come into our land and trying to get us on their council. We do not want any part of them. We just want to be peaceful people with everyone in all of Ironspire. We do not want any war anymore. We are not like the goblins before.
So what made you want to become a Goblin King anyway?
So do we know his relationship with Moldspore?
Victor's going to say,
No, he's not. He's not Moldspore.
What kind of-
Oh, he is.
Yeah, that's
I
Moldspore.
fucking totally caught. Sorry, I thought some rando walked
No,
up
that's
on us.
that's multiple.
My bad.
Victor, would I know what kind of ritual was done in Shadowfen to summon demons or perhaps send them back to the realm?
You can roll a perception or a history check. Roll a history check. That is going to be intelligence.
Allegedly.
He basically rolled the same as he would if he was doing
I think the mind flayers took
camouflage.
Okay.
Yeah.
He doesn't know. Victor does not know of the ritual that happened with this other goblin.
Man, do you have anything important you could tell us that's gonna keep us from cutting your head off right now? And not cutting off your head, but also cutting off your head.
Look, I understand how Thalorin works. I know that he wants a head. But here's something you should know. Thalorin cannot tell the difference between any of the goblins.
Let's go.
If you want to take one of these lackeys' heads, be my guest. But if you choose to try to kill me, it will not be easy. But I am willing to go peacefully, and I am willing to take my camp elsewhere if we are not welcomed here.
I don't like your kind. I'm not gonna go behind Thalorin, who's paying us, and try to chip him on some kind of random goblin's head. I'm gonna turn him in the head that he wanted. Right or wrong, I don't care. I don't care if he's...
Listen, Rizz, I got an idea. How about this?
I'm pissed. I don't know why I'm so mad.
Moldspore, if we were to take another goblin's head, okay? Say if we were going to do this, that would be you buying us off for us to go tell a lie to Thalorin, which I'm not saying we're willing to do. I'm not saying we won't do, but it's going to have a little cost associated with it. Because if Thalorin catches us, we're fucked.
Look, here's what I can offer you.
Also, no daughter.
I know where the spell was cast, where the ritual was cast over by Shadowfen. I know of this goblin that did it. I know his name. I do not know his specific whereabouts, but I do have some members in Shadowfen that could direct you in the right direction.
And if we do allow you to live, you can't be going by molds. You gotta lay low. You gotta get some kind of goblin plastic surgery. Let it punch you in the face. I don't know, man, but we can't just. It can't be like no simple transaction. Like,
my people and I will retreat to where we are allowed.
That's what I'm talking about.
And we will not come up unless we are told to.
I want to look at him like in his garb and see if he has like a signet ring or necklace or something that seems to be like personal to him.
He has more elixirs that he took. Those black elixirs. He has 2 of them on his side.
We have some of those.
Is there? I mean, well, definitely we want those elixirs. You're not leaving with those. But I'm more curious. Does he have anything that would like identify him as Moldspore? A cloak? Does he have like a? Does he have an earring or
Yeah.
Dog tag.
So on the side of his head, he does have like a little insignia. Kind of looks almost like a sickle, but it's very easy. It's very easy to like carve in to another head.
Easy.
That's like the only identification mark that he has.
Look, my appetite for killing is cool for today. I'll defer to you guys on this one. I give a fuck either way. As long as we convince that dumbass to give us money, I mean. And we get 2 elixirs. I mean, we get the elixirs either way, but.
All right. This deal's just not good enough. We need something else.
So he's willing to give up both of his elixirs and give you the heads. Give you a head from one of his lackeys, his biggest lackey. And he's willing to give you the information on the goblin that casted the spell that summoned these demons that ultimately led to the kidnapping of Thalorin's daughter. And he knows the location, and he has connections to someone in Shadowfen that can help you guys locate the source.
Here's the thing. Our companion Tina has needs. So
Lord knows none of the other male companions on this fucking troop aren't going to do it. Do you understand? This might be the last thing you ever do. Give me a head to keep yours. Look at me, big stout.
Tyler, I can tell you this right now. You don't want to fight this guy.
no fight. We're having sex.
Talking about sexual favors now.
I know, but like
He'll fight. He's like I ain't gay.
He's
He ain't
big
gonna do it.
guy.
He's
the toughest.
He'll split you in half.
yeah. He's
Oh, he kind of wants it.
he
though.
literally disappeared.
Yeah, he disappeared, but he's a goblin, right?
Yes, but
Goblins are small.
and he also speaks deep speech, which is not common at all. Yeah.
Nah. Okay, I don't want to fight him anymore.
I'm just telling you.
I'll take his stuff, but what Dolph was trying to get a deal
Sorry,
for me.
I was trying to help you out.
I understand.
It's
Yeah,
been
that was a
rough
nice
on this
alley.
road.
I'll tell you
You
what.
said head. It wasn't even getting fucked.
I'm trying to have some fun before we leave the battlefield.
Does he have any money on him?
He has.
Yeah.
He has 8 gold on him.
All right, we'll take the gold, we'll take the potions, we'll take the information, and we'll take a head and 2 bodies.
Oh, and I'll take that crossbow that you have right there.
He doesn't have a crossbow.
Oh, fuck me, dude.
Yeah.
That's just the figurine.
Yeah.
And that's the deal. You disappear, you stop going by Moldspore, at least for now.
Ooh,
and
can we pick his name?
if we find out that you're full of shit, we'll be a lot tougher and we'll come after you.
I will tell you where I will go if that makes you more comfortable.
Yeah.
That actually kind of scares me a little bit, guys. He's like, if you want me, here's my address. Come check me out.
Yeah, no.
He's willing to dox himself.
Okay, let's do it.
So he informs you that he is going to go south, close to Stonehold.
Oh, okay. So that's on the other side of the border. That's fine. There's a wall there.
Him and his people will migrate down
He's
there.
on the other side of the wall. Good.
Yeah, he'll migrate
Good.
more towards Stonehold.
Good. Where do they belong?
He is willing to give you the elixirs and his gold, and he points you in the direction of which his biggest lackey, and to decapitate them. As far as the information goes, Tyler, you might want to pay attention for this so you don't try to kill the wrong fucking person again. The name of the goblin that summoned these demons is Barkson. Barkson.
What did they do? What did Barkson do? I'm so sorry.
So Barkson summoned the demons and the mind flayers, and
He's the
they're
real
the ultimate
he's the
villains
real
at this
bad
point.
guy.
Yeah, the real bad guys.
Barkson was banished for tyranny. He was banished because he tried to fight the elves, gave us a bad name, and now that is why we're in the situation that we are in. Barkson has always been an evil person. He's always been an evil goblin. He's never really tried to follow our priorities. We do not claim him. Barkson has fled to Shadowfen. In Shadowfen, around Shadowfen, he casts this spell. Whenever you get to Shadowfen, go to the Blue Moon and find... Whoa, sorry, I blacked out there for a second. I was getting text messages and shit. Go to the Blue Moon and find Argon.
And I know this is going a little backwards here, and I know we already asked a lot of y'all, but if y'all could, while the whole march down to Stonehold, if y'all could sing sad goblin songs the whole time, I would really appreciate that.
Maybe.
So you said Blue Moon.
Go to the Blue Moon, find Argon. Argon will tell you of Barkson and where his last whereabouts were.
In Shadowfen.
In Shadowfen, yes.
Is that F-E-N or F-I-N?
F-E-N.
Got it.
Go to the Blue Moon in Shadowfen, which is where on the map?
North. Left, right there.
Go into Shadowfen. We're going to go to the Blue Moon, and we're going to talk to Borden.
And if he's not there,
Yeah.
we're going to be real mad.
Yeah.
They call you the one that cannot die. They call me the one who cannot not kill, motherfucker. You best be telling the truth.
Yeah, you don't want us to have a visit in the middle of the night when you're asleep, a goblin face.
I have told you everything I know.
Rizz, as they're continuing to threaten him and say stuff, I've already had the elixirs and the gold.
Yeah.
And I'm walking off towards the direction, and I pat him on the back. I'm like, all right, dude. You guys are still snarling insults, and
so
I'm walking off.
So I'm assuming you guys go ahead and leave him. He walks off with the rest of his party, and he heads.
Party was dead.
Well, the rest of the village, not his fighters. You guys get the head of the largest lackey that he has. Yes. Now,
Ooh, can we?
Taking 2 smaller bodies as well.
And also, do we do the little engraving on the head too?
Definitely.
Cool.
So what you guys will do next, we'll find out next week.
Okay.
Right here on Crits and Gigs. Thank you so much for joining us. Now, a little bit of a spoiler. JJ might be having to join us virtually next week. Tyler will not be here. He will be in Arkansas. But that being said, we will have another local comedian here to take his place just to go ahead and fill that. My name has been Anthony Ramos. I've been your Dungeon Master. From all of us at Crits and Gigs, thank you very much for listening and have a great day.